Right, so Happy New Year, everybody. Um, Obviously, Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk happened. Oleksandr Usyk was the winner. In my opinion, by pretty not wide, but a fairly wide margin of. I gave it 116, 111. That was me being generous. Um, Great fight, very enjoyable fight. First undisputed heavyweight champion in 25 years. We finally got to this point, and yeah, I'll get into it. I scored the first 3 rounds for Alexander Usyk. If you look at the first 3 rounds, Fury really wasn't landing all too much. He was hitting the gloves, points he was hitting the elbows when he would throw body shots in the early round, and I feel like his taunting kind of got people to believe otherwise, and swayed the opinion just by the output he was putting out. But Usyk was blocking the majority of the shots and landing good clean shots to the body and occasionally to the head himself. Now, the middle of the fight, rounds 4 to 7, is where, in my opinion, Tyson Fury really started to build something for himself. He was doing good work with the body shots. He landed a really clean uppercut in the 5th round, I want to say. And that kind of put Usyk on his heels a bit. But then Fury started to tire, and Usyk really started to take over in the last, 5 rounds. This kind of went similar to how I called it. I called it as they're going to come out, they're going to be kind of cagey. It's going to be a bit of a boxing match here. He's going to box on the back foot, and then he's going to make the adjustments to kind of bully Usyk once he starts to fall behind in terms of the boxing. And that's not exactly what happened. He came out, obviously boxing on the back foot, fairly cagey, and he made the adjustment of putting his output higher, Fury did, which eventually led to him to tire in the later rounds, and it's where Usyk really, really took over. Key example was the 9th round, where he looked unbelievable. Usyk had Fury rocked in one of the... I honestly feel like it should have been stopped. I've never seen Fury that hurt. And if you've got to give Fury anything, it's his recovery skills. Absolutely unbelievable. We've seen it in Deontay Wilder fights, but that was unreal. That's the most hurt he's ever been on the feet, whilst staying standing. I really feel like you could have called it. It was a kind of thing where he did hit the ropes, and that is technically a knockdown, but it's all happened now. It should have been called, in my opinion, but he did recover, and that's that, I guess. It was just, it was a great fight, really was. Obviously, Usyk is just he's the way he strategized for this fight was just, his strategy was unbelievable. Come in, make it so fairly cagey early on, attack the body. Obviously, Fury made the adjustment of just putting his output higher. I really feel like there was obviously moments where he did lean on Usyk, but if he did that more, maybe, could have really give Usyk a run for his money. Not that he didn't have points, of course, but throughout the entire fight, he was second best. But this just goes to show you, I didn't think he was all too confident in the fight week build up. I felt like his team was holding him back, especially in the corner. You had Joseph Parker's trainer, I forget his name. Yeah, he was telling Tyson he was up in the fight. Sugar Hill Stewart was fine, but Sugar Hill Stewart's coaching ability was impacted by John Fury just screaming and shouting over him. We need John Fury gone. I feel like we need a majority of dads gone in boxing. You think of, George Kambosos' dad has been quite annoying recently. Teofimo Lopez's dad, Devin Haney's dad. One of the good examples I can think of is actually Lomachenko's dad. And that's about the only good example I can think of. I can't really think of many dads from the past that are really, but I just think if you're gonna have Fury, family member part of Fury's team, it really needs to be Peter Fury. I feel like Peter Fury worked with him the best. He kept it cool, calm, collected in the corner. But that's gone. He just needs John gone. Really, Sugar Hill Stewart's a phenomenal trainer, and he's really not getting that time to really shine when you've got John screaming and shouting. Now, would I like to see a rematch? Yes, I would love to see a rematch. I think a rematch should happen. I think a rematch would be great. Do I think Fury will win it? No, I do think he'll balloon up maybe slightly, but again, he has accepted a rematch already, so maybe not. But as the damage he's took is unreal. I think his chin is going. He's really been held. He's only really been held. It's the only reason it hasn't failed on him yet is because he has such great recuperative ability. Give me a sec. It was a great fight. It was a somewhat back and forth. It really wasn't. I don't think it really was that close. I thought the commentary was horrendously biased towards Tyson Fury. I thought the whole media was horrendously biased towards Tyson Fury in the build-up of this fight. And that's why it's incredible that Usyk actually got the win, even if it wasn't a split decision. Now, getting on to what Fury said after the fight. He obviously said he thinks he won. He had been heavily fucking concussed at that point, so oh well. But the shit he said about Ukraine is, quite unacceptable. And you know me, I don't really take notice of, say, if someone says something darker on the darker side, I'm not too bothered. But that was just a bit. That wasn't. What's the point? You know what I mean? It's just fucking divvy. He got his comeuppance, and this is karma at its best. And I really think he deserved to lose in there. For the way he's been playing the sport of boxing recently, and he's a phenomenal talent. And I would love to have seen if he had stayed more dedicated. Where he could have gone. Because he reached high ceiling, but was never that dedicated. Whereas Usyk was the complete opposite, and Usyk deserves every second of this. And he's pound for pound number one, beat a man with a 40-pound weight advantage. It was a phenomenal fight, phenomenal performance, and I think he wins a rematch, and I think he might finish him in a rematch. But that was my general thought. Sorry if it was a bit shorter and a bit quieter. I'm trying to be quite quiet right now. It's like 2:15 in the morning, so I'm going to go. See you in a bit, guys. Goodbye.